And I would think for Castellano, who scored the first goal of the day for either team, came just a little bit less than 3 minutes into that first quarter. It has to feel like eons ago.
Yeah, and he actually had one called back in the first game, and he was shut out in that first game, so he's making amends today.
Borsellino gets his hands free, ties it up at 4.
Borsellino on his way to Western New England, some great dodging. He changes direction, shoots him high to low, and I don't think Connor Gowan had a prayer in that one. Some good cradling, some good faking right there, and then just a little bit of a sniper thing down in the corner. And you notice as the keepers finally get some of the shots figured out, the smarter shooters start going in a different direction.
It'll be last touched by Fordham Prep's Louis DePaulus. So the Gales will get a restart. Philip Lagerfo, who leads the team with 163 ground balls, and he's actually going to go off and just leave the ball for Ben Borsellino.
Yeah, what a warrior. And Coach Girzano has talked about how his defense is young, and they are showing that they have grown with age today. Because that 16-9 the second game, and then the 10-9 game. You know, this is going to be a close one. I could feel it.
Couldn't ask for more. Two titans in the world of lacrosse. Both have had solid seasons. Iona Prep with 8 losses, not exactly where they wanted to be, but they go and play a very difficult schedule. The reason they do that is to be prepared for games like this. And look at number 7, Ryan Ferguson with the jump shot. I believe he caught Gowan napping.
You're absolutely right, and I don't even have to look at the number. I look at the dance that Ferguson's been doing, getting his second goal on the day. You can't leave him open. Again, a nice spin dodge, and that one goes into the left side of the corner. There he goes into his dance, and then punches the air. They switch the point of attack from one side of the field. He almost stuttered a little bit on that shot, held it, and then left sidearm.
Face-off victory for Fordham Prep, and they answer right back. The hat trick for Chris Sullivan.
Well, I know Fordham knows that they can't let Iona get out of the bag. No one checks Sullivan. Sullivan talked about this after the last game, how he thought he found a weakness in the first game at the far post. Look at him, catch and finish. And, you know, to his credit, he's a guy who's a great dodger. He can throw like a million moves like Andresak, but he's very wisdom-oriented. That time, I'm just going to catch and shoot. Other times he comes in, knocks into the turf and in on a one-hopper. Other times he'll try and turn the goalie inside out. Boy, we got a game, Keith.
And you were talking to Chris Sullivan's father before the game, weren't you?
That's right. He almost broke my hand. You know, he's a shot putter.
Grip?
Yeah. Good guy. Nice guy.
Face-off victory for Taylor Smith. Smith will pass, and we're going to stay in on the attack right now. Back and forth the teams go. Jack Lee goes from far to near. Here's Chris Smith working on Schnitzer.
It's good defending that time. Smith likes to operate uptown, but he goes inside.
Chris Smith shows you the belt. Looking for that championship. Fordham Prep goes up 6-5.